I started working with this wealth management firm about 8 years ago, and it was at a time in my life where I was an executive at a company here in San Diego, and I had money all over the place, not well invested, and I knew I was coming to a period in life where I needed to get a plan in place. So my Charles Schwab banker recommended IDA to me, and they were helping me to consolidate all this money together and, more importantly, get a wealth plan in place for me. I've been working with IDA for 8 years now. From the start, IDA really helped me understand where my assets were and get them organized and form a long-term plan with me. What's been really great about IDA is they've gotten to know me personally. And I'd had a bluff experience with another financial planner earlier in my life where I didn't feel like they really understood who I was and were kind of constantly trying to sell me something. And IDA brought me such relief in the fact that they got to know me personally, they got to know my long-term needs, my job situation, they got to know my kids. My kids were just entering college at the time, and they really helped me with not only just how I was going to fund college, but then transitioning my kids to be young adults and financially independent, because that all factored into my long-term plans as well. And then about 5 years ago, I talked to IDA and said, I'd like to retire early. And we began to work on a plan. My favorite part about IDA is they're willing to listen and run scenarios for you. What if I retire at this age? What if I sell this property? What if I want to travel more? Nothing phases them. They'll run the scenarios, go through with you, and help you make those long-term life decisions. So I really consider an IDA a partner. And I love that I don't have to worry about these things. I know my partner does. I've been working with Alex since the very beginning, and Alex and I have a great relationship. In fact, early on, Alex said, different clients want different things. What do you want? And I was like, Alex, I want you to manage this. I want you to take care of these things. And so it's kind of a joke that I don't want to go see Alex. And he gets me to come in once a quarter, sometimes once every 4 months. And he does a great job. We always have a really nice catch up about our families. And then he lays out everything that's going on. He leaves me with a to-do list. He has a to-do list. When I need to call him or contact him, he's just an email away. And that's including anything from, hey, I'm purchasing a car. Can you walk through maybe whether I should be leasing or buying and how much I should be putting down, to bigger questions. I'm coming into some inheritance. What should I do? Who should I talk to just even recently, I've moved all my tax services over to IDA as well, so that when I'm filling in my annual tax inquiry, I can just say, hey, talk to Alex. You guys are one firm, and take care of it all. I've had a lot of change, actually. I came into IDA at a time where I was an executive at a local company in Carlsbad, and I was working very hard, full-time, but I was also a single mother paying for college. And we really kind of had to look at where I was putting my money, both in the short term and the long term. My finances also then changed about 3 or 4 years ago, where I lost both my parents. And we had an inheritance that had to be transferred over to me. And he really were able to navigate some complex financial situations in which I really had to do very little. He really did most of the correspondence with the other parties. And then finally, the big one is my finances changed because we managed to get me retired last October. And so now it's a very different financial situation, one that I think if I wasn't with the IDA, I would be very nervous about. And Alex has been really there for me the whole time, encouraging me to set my goals and figuring out how we could get to those objectives, and how to make sure that I am financially secure for the rest of my life. I know I'm just not a number or just another client. I know when I call, they know who I am, they know what I'm trying to do, and they really feel like a trusted partner.